Okay, so there's not much room under this hood to pour oil in. So let's see, this is the kind of can this oil comes into. Will that work? Well, actually it might. Just might. Let me see if I can find a... I'm going to use my transmission funnel. See if I can find an appropriate funnel. This here is my favorite funnel. Can you guess why? I think it might be too big. Oh no! No, it seemed to fit. Okay. We'll use this little one. I didn't think the little one's going to do it. Alright. Alright, let's give this thing a try. See if we can do this without spilling it all over hell. I like the way I open my can with my $225 ignition key from my Jeep. It's got the alarm buttons built into it and a chip in it, and man, Chrysler sure wants a lot for their keys. I do this without fun of falling out of here and spilling it all over hell. So far so good. Take 7 quarts, there's 5 in this container. I always carry an extra bottle when we travel, just in case. Get my head in here. There it goes. Don't overflow it. Not on purpose anyway. In there. There it goes. New oil sure looks nice. Gold and yellow. That's it for this one. Good deal. Alright. Find another one. Going to the garage, I'm going to put that away. Okay, got my other one. Uh-oh. We only need 2 quarts of this. So we need to take a look here. So we got 1, 2, 3, that's 4. Full. Don't want to overfill it. A little overfill is not bad. You just don't want, whoops, you don't want too much, there I went. Overflowing thing. What do we got? It's like a little less than a quart. It should be pretty close. I can get that cap on there right away. Don't know, I don't want to get a bug or dirt or rock or who knows in there. Alright. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's one thing about changing oil. You usually make a hell of a mess. Alright, so now let's pull out our dipstick. Sometimes the oil's so clean, you can't even see it on the stick. You have to get a flash light in. Get the sun flash on it. So that's, yeah, looks like it's looks like a quart over. That's okay, because there's nothing in the filter. Okay, let's crank this thing. Ah, you know, I forgot my own rule. Always put in a quart and let it sit. Just in case the drain plug decides to leak or drip or what have you. Another thing I do, when I do start it, as soon as it gets oil pressure, I'm going to turn it off. Make sure you can come out and look. That little drain plug, yeah. Totally excellent. Let's go right there. Yeah. Drain plug looks nice and dry. There's no drip of oil coming off of it. Alright, let's crank this thing. As soon as that oil pressure needle comes up, turn it off. Then come out and look. Make sure the oil didn't spray all over hell around the filter. Nice and dry. That limits your cleanup in case your filter wasn't on there. Pressure's up, running, let it circulate. We'll check our, you know, it's got plenty of coolant, got plenty of windshield moisture. Power steering. It's at maximum cold. Warm. Brake fluid's warm. Transmission will read low on automatic transmissions. Always do when it's cold. So I'll check this when we go to dinner. Get an accurate reading. But you should see some oil on there. If you don't see any, you're in trouble. No. If it just reads low, that's correct. When it's cold. We'll put the fill cap on, but that's good. Okay, so let the oil settle for a minute. Boy, that diesel truck I had, the book said let it sit for 20 minutes before you check it. I go to the gas station though, and go ahead and check it immediately. And if it said full, that's okay. Because if you waited the 20 minutes, the level would only get higher, and we're just looking for full So that would be okay. Probably ought to check the lights on this too when we get done. So you just gotta let that thing sit. So we got the oil change, got the front end greased, got those fluids checked, but the rear end's will be the tough one. That's not the tough one. There's more to it. You got to crawl into the truck, and you got to take a plug out of the rear end. And I like to run my rear end just a little bit over full, just a tad. When I take the plug out, I like to see fluid flow out. But you got to be ready to get that plug back in there real quick so you don't lose it all. You don't want to run it low. The weight of this truck and towing the Jeep and the mountains we climb. Now, I've seen more than one rear end that they let run low, and I've seen a couple of them where the rear end got so hot, the oil inside actually burst into flames. And one of them, it set fire to the whole rear end. I'm not sure how the flames come out of the rear end, but anyway, it was a hell of a mess. And all because they didn't put enough oil in there. Alright, so I guess that's our next step. We'll check this. Well, I guess we could check it right now. Wouldn't hurt anything. If it says low, we're not going to worry about it. No, right on the full mark. Let's do it again, just for fun. These dipstick tubes are so dark, and it gets, you know, the sun's not out, it's hard to find. Yeah, right on the full. Okay, so we're happy. I think we're done. I think thing looks good. We go ahead and shut this. Wait, no. Don't forget to put your cap on. There we go. All right, let's crawl underneath. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm going to jack. I already did the other side. On a kingpin vehicle, what you want to do, you want to jack the front tires off the ground. So with that kingpin, the tire and everything, it hangs. I think I'm almost there. I think it's up. Okay, that'll do it. No, not yet. Almost. Oh, no wonder. The other side's coming up. Well, hell. Damn it. Now we'll jack it up. This side's still down. Yeah, I think I see daylight now. Okay. Yeah, there you go. All right. Hell. Need my rag. I don't know how good the aim of the camera is. All right. All right, I got a steering knuckle here. Yeah. There it goes. Yeah. There we go. Okay, you just watch for the old grease to come out, and you look for new grease. In this case, my new grease is red. Okay, got it. Now we do this steering knuckle. There's red. All right. Gotta get out from under. Oh, wait a minute, while I'm under here, I never did see the steering linkage. Still looks decent. It's under there somewhere. It's gotta be. Anyway. Now we drop the vehicle. There we go. All right. Let's come in here. Oh, that's right. Can't reach it. Laying over the tire. Here's the steering linkage. Oh, there it is. There's the top of the kingpin. Okay. All right, now. There's my red. All right. Now the steering linkage will be done. Right over the axle again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn the wheel to do that. All right. Let's go ahead and do this one. Okay, so this rubber boot getting good and fat. Here I see got red grease coming out of it, oozing out. All right, so let me start this thing. Wait a minute. I'll make sure I turn it the right way. That's right. See, getting fat. There it is. There's red oozing out. That's it. All right. Drag that up by the hose. All right. Okay, so I hope you can see that. So this is like most rear ends. You have a plug in the cover. Well, not necessarily cover. Somewhere in the case, right here. This one happens to be a 1/2 inch because it's a heavy duty one. Most pickup trucks are like 3/8 socket. Like I said. Alright, so this rear end's like most rear ends, someplace on the case. This one has a rear cover. You see the bolts where this rear cover comes off. That's how you drain this thing, change the oil. Anyway, this here, the plug's 1/2 inch socket, where most of them's 3/8, the lighter duty ones. So, like I said, I'm guessing this thing's going to gush out. And so, here it comes any second. Ah, there it goes. There. Okay, there you go. Whew. I was worried I was going to lose it all. Guess I could have used a shorter extension. And again, you don't tighten the holy hell out of this thing. You just snug it. Now you notice the cover on this rear end differential is finned, and that helps heat dissipate to the air, because this rear end is going to get real hot, being a heavier vehicle as it is. Years ago I worked on big rigs, and they even have a temperature sender and a temperature gauge going to their axles to keep their eye on the oil, because it just gets so goddamn hot. Alright, so that's it. I think we'll check the lights, and I think we're done. Now these fin covers, you can buy those for any rear end. They're pretty expensive though. Usually they're aluminum. I don't know what this one, it kind of looks like it's aluminum. It kind of has the aluminum color about it. But you can buy them for your pickup truck or van. You shouldn't need one for an automobile. But like I said, they're pretty pricey. They start about 150 bucks and they go up. And if they're handy to have, a lot of Jeeps put them on theirs. Alright. So it looks like we got this job done. Okay, so one of the last things I do on a 3,000 mile service put some of this in. Fuel system cleaner. You know, the injectors in your engine have the teeniest, tiniest little holes in them, smaller than a human hair. Doesn't take a whole lot to clog those. And I don't know what injectors cost for this thing, but for my diesel truck, they were 300 bucks a piece, and I needed 8 of them. No thank you. I don't think I want to have to replace those if I can help it. Geez, what's it take to open this thing? Oh, there it goes. Should have got a 10-year-old to help me. He could probably have told me. So this bottle right here says it's good for 21 gallons. Well, I have an 80-gallon tank, so I need 4 of these, and that's number 4. So I just do it at 3,000 miles. Now the neat thing is, not only is your engine going to benefit, you're going to go through there, clean out your fuel system and your injectors and all that, your generator as well. is going to benefit, and that's going to get cleaned. All right, Shade Tree Mechanics, on to the next project.